Hey there, it's Crystal. In this video, we're going to be using Complete the Square to solve quadratic equations. Let's go ahead and look at the quadratic equation. X squared minus 6x is equal to 63. Well, in order to complete the square, we need to add some number to this side and some number to this side. That will make our left-hand side a perfect square. So, in order to figure out what that number is, we're going to be using our b and dividing it by 2 and squaring it. Let's go ahead and show you how that's going to look. We take x squared minus 6x, and then we're going to say plus b over 2 squared. Then we're going to set that equal to 63, and then add another b over 2 squared. Perfect. The reason that we need to add b over 2 to both sides is because we want to keep our equations balanced. So let's go ahead and evaluate that b over 2. X squared minus 6x plus negative 6 over 2 squared is equal to 63 plus negative 6 over 2 squared. Negative 6 over 2 gives us negative 3 and negative 3. And so we have x squared minus 6x plus negative 3 squared is equal to 63 plus negative 3 squared. Negative 3 squared is going to give us 9. So we're going to go ahead and put 9 on both sides and then write the rest of the equation out. X squared minus 6x plus 9 is equal to 63 plus 9. We can go ahead and simplify that just a little bit more by saying x squared minus 6x plus 9 is equal to 72. Now let's continue this on the next page. If we have x squared minus 6x plus 9 equal to 72, we're able to factor this left-hand side. And in order to do that, we need to find a number that when multiplied, two numbers that when multiplied give us 9, but when added give us negative 6. And that's going to go ahead and be x minus 3 and x minus 3. That's still equal to 72. Well, x minus 3 times x minus 3 can also be simplified as x minus 3 squared equal to 72. So then, now that we have our one side with a perfect square, we're going to go ahead and take the square root of both sides. Keeping in mind that whenever we take a square root, we need to have the positive and negative root, since a negative number multiplied by itself gives us the same value as a positive number multiplied by itself. So, now we're going to say that this 2 and this radical are going to cancel out, leaving us with x minus 3, and then that is going to be equal to the positive and negative square root of 72. Well, that gives us what x minus 3 is equal to, and to get x by itself, we're going to need to add 3 to both sides. So, we end up getting x is equal to 3 plus or minus the square root of 72. I hope this video helped, but if you still need a little bit more practice, please feel free to come visit us in GL 263.